What's up, guys? This is James from Escaping the Neon. So basically today is Cinco de Mayo. It's a Wednesday. And I'm going to give you an update as to what's going on with the progress and what we're going to try and get done the rest of this week. So basically in the last video, I was saying how I was going to tell my potential business partner that I was out of the deal. Because it just really didn't make sense for many reasons, some of which I'm not going to put out into the ether of the internet here. But let's just say that some of the problems were with the lease agreement, and there was other things that I just saw as red flags that I didn't think that I should move forward with that particular deal. Sorry. I'm sure that will be the thumbnail image. But so basically, I don't know. I kind of feel like she took that halfway decently well, but then she did stop responding to my texts, so I really don't know. But in all honesty, it's not really something I can be too concerned with. I told her if she wanted the LLC that we started to go ahead and move forward with the project, she's more than welcome to. But she said she couldn't do it without a partner or without me, basically. Which I totally disagree with, but doesn't matter. I don't think it's a good idea at that particular location and at this exact moment in my life and in time. So that being said, basically the rest of this week I don't have too much on my agenda. Basically all I'm going to be trying to do is work on the copy for the coffee website so I can get that live. I know realistically I'm not going to be able to have that website live by this weekend, but my goal is by next weekend to have that website at least live so that I can be drop shipping coffee. Same with the popcorn website. It really needs some love. It's certainly in much better shape than the coffee. But yeah, I need to basically work on both of those websites. So that's going to be the goal for this evening. And then Thursday and Friday, and of course I have to pop popcorn and get everything ready for the market come Friday. But so basically I'll be working on the website. Something cool that happened today. So as I just stated, I shut the door on the potential space in Poolesville, and I went to my local watering hole after work today, and the owner of the bar there, I have a great relationship with her, and she seems to really like me. And she, made a ton of, ridiculously nice offers to me. She lives basically right off of the main road in the town that we live in. And, offered for me to be able to set up in her yard and sell stuff in her yard, which was extremely nice. And, I did end up saying that I just got out of this warehouse space deal. And she said one of her regulars was looking for potential warehouse space and just rented a 1,200 square foot space. But it turns out she only wants 600 of these square feet. So she said, would you like to have me get you in contact with her if you're looking for, 600 square feet of space? And I'm like, absolutely. So I go on to keep talking to her. Well, what is she using this warehouse space for? Apparently she's got a big commercial coffee roaster and she's doing coffee. So that could open up a whole new avenue of awesome things for me. So again, that's, one of the things I always stress, but, being positive in people's lives and leaving a good impression on people, they'll go out of their way to help you out. And, this is just another example. She's, it's just kind of crazy. One door closes, another opens. So we'll see how that plays out. Obviously we're in the very beginning stages of that, and but it's certainly cool potential. And yeah, so that's super exciting. I will say I'm listening to a really good book that I'm really enjoying right now, which is by the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy, Robert Kiyosaki. And this book is, I think he wrote it in 2012, and it's called Unfair Advantage. Awesome book. I'm loving it right now. A little bit scary, to be honest with you, but absolute gold. I love this book. So highly recommend that. If you're on your journey like me, trying to learn more, definitely recommend that as a really good starting point. I do think you probably should, listen to Rich Dad Poor Dad or read it, whatever it is that you do. I listen on Audible, but I would recommend the Rich Dad Poor Dad series first and then move on to that book. But great book for sure. And it kind of opens your eyes to a lot of things that you probably already know, but it's kind of hard to formulate. And he puts it just in really good, really clear words, and it just really makes you think, which I think is something that's super important, as far as constantly looking for things to learn, constantly looking to expand your education. And I think a lot of people in this situation, like mine, and even if you did go to college, I think it's important to remember that you have got to continue to get educated. I mean, if all you have is your college education, like, you have better keep learning, because chances are you didn't learn anything in college that is really going to help you out that much now, as far as being an entrepreneur or learning the marketing skills. And even if you got a business degree, my first business partner and my first real business that actually made money and was somewhat successful, he had a business degree, and I feel like, I guess I'm being cocky here, but I think I was way better at business related things. So, and I just think that's, it's just a matter of seeking out the education that I needed to be able to successfully run a business, and not, just simply relying on schooling. So I think it's important to seek out the knowledge that you have. I know I've said this before, but super easy to acquire any type of knowledge for literally anything you want to do at this point. I mean, 99.9% of things are on the internet, and in books, and in print and videos and anything. So whatever it is you want to do, start researching it now and figure out how to do it, because there's probably 100,000 other people that have done the same thing that are probably dumber than you, that have been able to do it. I don't know how dumb you are, but if you're anything like me, you're pretty dumb. But I'm pretty sure that you can do it. Just find the education and the knowledge and go out and get it, just like many, many people before you have done, and many, many people after you are going to do. You just got to choose to be one of those people. Get rid of the anxiety of, oh, that's not me, or that, and maybe not even anxiety, but just get yourself out of the headspace of like, oh, that can't be me. That's something, success is reserved for other people, or that job is reserved for other people that are in a higher standing than me, and blah, blah, blah. And, this is a tangent that I probably shouldn't go into in this particular video, but the point is, that's a great book, and no matter what you're listening to, continually seek out knowledge. I think that's been the key to me, even being where I am today, even in the neon. I mean, even to have this job, I chalk everything that has ever happened to me up to seeking out after school, after my high school education. It's just been a matter of, like, I knew I wasn't stupid in the sense of I couldn't fathom things. It was just I didn't like the knowledge and the information that they were feeding me when I was in school. I didn't really find it to be valuable or useful, so I didn't really care too much for it. But now that I'm long since out of high school, it's just been this amazing experience of, like, I've discovered that I absolutely love to learn. I absolutely love to put the things that I learn into play. But the beautiful thing is, now I get to choose what I'm learning about, and I get to cater it to exactly, what phase of my life I'm in. So if I want to learn more about popping popcorn, there's books for it. There's videos for it. There's information about it. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your niche is, somebody's already done it and can at least give you some inside tips. Now, I'm not saying there's not better ways to do things, and I hope you go out and pioneer them. But the point is, you can get an excellent start by simply seeking out the information. And so many people just, I guess, are not willing to go seek out the information and get that, like, minor jump start on, on other people, or the minor jump start just on starting anything. So anyway, that was a long way to say Happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll be coming back hopefully tomorrow with some great news. I know I'll at least eat a fat burrito tonight. I know that for sure. But other than that, I'm just going to keep my nose to the grindstone. Stay excited. I'm pumped about everything going on. I know this is going to come through. and I'm just excited for the future. So I can't wait to update you guys again tomorrow. And I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day.